So this lady asks, this black lady, are white women really that scared of black women? And I'm going to say yes. And this is my opinion as a white woman who is 53 years old and has lived in the South in Georgia in my entire life. But it's not being scared, but it's a fear. And it's not a physical fear. It is the mental fear. It is what we see in you and what we see you doing and how it challenges us and the fear of that. So we see black women and we see how strong you are. We see you coming together as a community. We see you supporting each other. We see you supporting your community, supporting your families, supporting your children, going out and fighting for your rights, being authentic in your race and in your femininity. Anyway. And we're jealous. I think we're jealous because we would love to be that, I think, and we don't know how to break out of the indoctrination that we have been suppressed by our entire lives. And I'm not giving white women a pass, don't get me wrong, but I know I and most women have been told, white women have been told our entire lives, be quiet, know your place, be a good girl, don't rock the boat, don't be too much. And when you are any of those things, you are ostracized because you have rocked their boat. And that is what black women are. You rock our boat, our mental boat, because you challenge us to look at how we are deficient and not living in our truth, and it makes us uncomfortable. And people don't like to be uncomfortable, and it makes us start to question ourselves, and people don't like to question themselves. We would rather live in our little bubble of white supremacy and what we know and comfortableness. I know that's not a word. Than a lot of people would, white women would, rather than challenge themselves to grow and know more, because it's easy. Doing the work is hard. It's really hard. I've been doing the work the past several years, and it's hard. It is hard admitting some truths about yourself and some truths about yourself as a white woman.
Hi guys, I'm Tiana and this is Tiana Triad. So for years, people have wondered why some white women are so uncomfortable around black women. Well, now many of them have actually admitted it publicly. And what they revealed is shocking, really shocking. They said it's not that black women are angry or loud, that's just a stereotype. What really shakes them is the natural confidence, the undeniable beauty, and the strength that black women carry. It's the way black women walk into a room and instantly command attention. Is it the curves, the melanin, the style, or the hair? Everything society once mocked but now can't stop copying. They even admitted the jealousy comes from seeing black women strive against all odds. How they build the culture, how they set trends, how they take care of their family, how they encourage their family, and standing unshaken in a world that tries to break them. Well, guys, let's dive in and see their reactions to it.
So stitch this and tell me something that white people aren't ready to hear.
We white women have an inferiority complex. The Negro women have a sort of reputation for being so beautiful. We're a little jealous of them.
I guess you just envy us colored people.
That black women were there to support me and to advise me, but not to rise above or become better than me. And that's why when this black teacher was way better and more talented than me, I felt some kind of way about it. Now, I'd imagine lots and lots more white women have also internalized the same idea, and that's why they feel okay stealing black women's content and not giving them any credit, because the black women are just there to advise them anyway. But most black women are natural leaders.
We're jealous. I think we're jealous because we would love to be that, I think, and we don't know how to break out of the indoctrination that we have been suppressed by our entire life.
So I think We should all, as white women, just admit we're jealous of black women's hair.
I'm about to tell y'all, when I was dating this white girl, I was 20 years old. I'm 32 now. We were just dating. We wasn't dating. We wasn't committed or nothing like that. We were just dating. I was in Lake Michigan. But as I started to get older, I started to be more aware of things. I remember I started posting more about black issues. I started to become way more attracted to black women. Once I understood how deep colorism ran in our community, I started to stop focusing on so much of black women color, they shade, and I started focusing on their features. And once those barriers went to the side, I started realizing like, yo, black women, I'm more attracted to black women than any other group of women, and it ain't even close. The only person that comes close to it is maybe Latin women, but other than that, she gotta be black. She gotta be black. She gotta either be some type of black Hispanic or Blasian something. She gotta have the curves with her. And so I started to post a lot on social media, and I was talking about these social issues. And this white girl that I used to just mess around with, she started to kind of like take shots at black women towards me. Because I remember one day, and this is when it really woke me up. She was like, oh, you don't want to be with me. You just want one of your Afro, brown, black queens. And I was like, is this bitch really trying to shame me for liking black women? Now, mind you, at the time, like me and her, we stopped messing around, but we used to still talk because we was cool. But me, I don't give a fuck who you is. I'm always talk about black people, black problems, all of that. And mind you, I was young as well. I didn't have the same experience that I got now. But I started to drift away from her, and she didn't like it because she wanted to be with me. But I wanted to be with a black woman. I knew long term I wanted to build a legacy with a black woman. And she started to try to shame me for being with black women, for even liking black women, which was fucking bizarre because I'm black. And then on top of that, I realized something. I'm like, oh, you jealous. You jealous. You want to have that black afro. You want that brown skin. You want that thick hair. You jealous. So it always blew my mind when I see black women dressed like these European women or wear their hair, because really they want to look like y'all. And y'all don't realize it.
Something disturbing I've heard from black women over and over again is how much white women at work feel this mandate that the black women be their friends. That's insane. Like, one of y'all has commented on my videos that your boss makes you hang out with her outside of work because she complained that you weren't a team player. And I've heard about stuff like this in my research. Like, I shit you not, one research participant told me about her white coworker. She was an engineer, so she was a racial and gender minority in her workplace. One of her coworkers, like, really wanting to know where she lived. Like, they were all up in her business. And I shit you not, as I was writing that chapter, I was at a local writing group in DC, and I was chatting with a black woman who was there, and I didn't really know her that well. We were just both in the writing group, and she didn't know what I was writing, and she was telling me about how, like, ongoing in her life right now, someone was following her home from work just to know where she lives. Like, knocking on her door and being like, you live here? And she was like, yes. And she was telling it like laughing, and I was like horrified. The obligation that some people feel to these women's bodies is revolting.
So guys, the truth is out. It was never about fear of aggression. It's about fear of greatness. That's why black women will always shine no matter who tries to dim the light. Black women are trendsetters, culture shapers, and survivors. That's the power they can't fake, and they can't buy, and neither can they take it away. And that's exactly why black women will always shine. Well, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. What do you think about all this? Drop your thoughts in the comments, like, and of course, subscribe to support the channel. Till next time.